Hi, I'm James. Welcome to Carlton Football Club. Let's take a closer look at the club and its history.
Hi, I'm Billy.
Hi, I'm James. Hi, I'm McKelly. Hi, I'm Will, and welcome to the Carlton Football Club. If you want to learn about Carlton's history, first off, we need to learn about where they come from.
Icon Park, previously known as Princess Park, is home to the historic Carlton Blues. Located in the heart of Melbourne, in the suburb of Carlton, it has been the club's traditional base and headquarters since 1897. It is also just a short walk away from the famous Lygon Street. While the AFL men's team now plays its games at Marvel Stadium, they still train at Icon Park, which also serves as the home ground for the AFLW team. Often described as the spiritual home of the club, Icon Park offers a rich experience for visitors where you can walk through and see its facilities, awards and rich history.
Carlton Football Club is well known for its history and background as a club. This includes the many players that have been through the club, like Patrick Cripps and Stephen Kernahan. The football club has also had many coaches, as the coach right now is Michael Voss, who has won the Brownlow and captained the Brisbane Lions to 3 grand finals.
Carlton Football Club is a key aspect of Melbourne, as it is known for its epic fan base and great culture.
The Carlton Football Club is one of the most iconic and successful teams in Australian rules. The Carlton Football Club contributes to Melbourne in several meaningful ways, not just through sport, but also through its economic, social and community impact.
What's your favourite thing about the club and its history?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think my favourite thing about the club is the organisation itself, the people that are involved in and around the club. It's a very well run club from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you go for Carlton? Like, you decide to go for them or?
Yeah, I moved here from Norway a couple of years ago and I liked the club, so stuck with them.
Yeah, nice. Alright, thank you, Johnny.
How did you feel when you first became a Blue? I was pretty excited. It was a day after I finished school exams, so it all happened pretty quick. And to go to a club like Carlton that has a history was pretty cool.
So Carlton's one of the oldest and most successful clubs in AFL history. What does it mean to wear the navy blue jersey?
It's always good to represent the club. Obviously, didn't know how big the club was before we got drafted, but I guess you know now when we go to all the games, there's always hundreds of thousands of people.
What did you know about the club before you joined?
Yeah, I'm Melbourne boy, so I see they're massive. They turn up in numbers. Probably didn't appreciate the history though till I got here.
Like playing the historic club.
Yeah, they're always the best games, always biggest crowd. Doesn't really matter where we are on the ladder. It's always kind of pretty heated. I reckon the biggest one was, remember that round 23 when we had to win the finals?
That was my first year. Yeah. It's definitely like, that was the one that would have been probably my favourite, I reckon.
Yeah,
so.
probably lost that.
Yeah.
Besides the cafe inside Icon Carlton's training ground, you can see the rich history displayed with all the Guernseys worn by Carlton greats like Bruce Dool and Darcy Vescio.
Why did you decide to go for Carlton?
I don't know. It could have been a Richmond supporter. I had a choice. I was 5 years old.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
One half of my family were Richmond, the other one was Carlton. And it was like, I just made a choice, man.
You thought Carlton was the way to go?
Yeah.
Here are some interesting facts you might not know about Carlton. In the early 1900s, Carlton was one of the first clubs to wear numbers on the back of their jerseys, a move that helped shape how the game is watched today. The Blues also have one of the most iconic looks in footy, the deep navy blue with the bold white CFC monogram, unchanged for over a century. It's been worn by legends during the club's 16 premiership wins, the equal most VFL/AFL history. More than just a uniform, the navy blue is a symbol of tradition, pride, and one of the most storied clubs in Australian football.
Here's what is our point of view and what we think of Carlton Football Club. Honestly, we think it's just a great club, like Jono said. There's a real energy around the famous club and the history and fans.
all of it. Icon Park is also a great sport to check out. Whether you're into footy or just want to get around the culture, it's worth a visit. The club's got a stronger vibe and you can tell people really care. Carlton's one of those clubs that stick with you, and we're glad to be a part of it. Thanks for following us with our Secret Life of Melbourne journey. And thanks for watching.